If you're landing in Narita Airport and wondering how to get in, get out, take the trains, use Suica, find airport hotels, and leave Japan without stress, this video has you covered. We're breaking down Narita arrivals, departures, trains, buses, and the fastest ways to avoid wasting time or money. Now let's get this started. Alright, to start my journey to Japan, I took a 10.5-hour flight from Calgary, Canada. This was with WestJet. So WestJet flies right to Narita direct. That was great. However, they had a 3-hour delay. Now, we get to talk about airport hotels because of that 3-hour delay, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. Now, once you arrive in Narita, first things first, if you don't have and you're relying on a SIM card, rest assured they do have free Wi-Fi as soon as you get into that airport. So just know that. So I love this airport for so many reasons. One, for it being so streamlined. Just follow the signs. You're going to want to go to arrivals domestic unless you're taking an international transfer. If you are, keep following the signs and then turn left. If you're not, head down that escalator. Go see Mario and the awesome signs of Welcome to Japan. Go down another escalator and you're going to see more of those Marios. So have fun with that. It is pretty cool. I love this about Japan. Next up, you're going to head first to immigration, and you'll be completing arrival paperwork for immigration and customs, either online in advance or on arrival. Once you're done that, head down another escalator, and this is where your bags are, and before you get into customs and stuff like that. So look for your sign. Mine was A3. Now this is super cool. Something so unique. Look at the people who work at Narita and Japan alone. They will fix your bags. Look at that. They put them all straight. It's fantastic. I've never seen anything like that before. Japan is seriously top-notch for all and amazing reasons. Now, once you got your bag, you're going to go to the customs. Go through customs, answer any questions, and get out of there because there's so much more to see now. Once you walk through, you're going to see the private drivers, and then you're going to see this sign. This is your best friend, your sign. But even if you miss it, you're going to have a big sign that says train. Follow that if you're looking for a train. There's low-cost bus tickets plus normal bus tickets. But we're going to head to the information center. Let's go. All right, so now that you've gotten to Terminal 1, you've gone through all the customs stuff, I'm telling you, it's so streamlined in here. It's nothing like some of the other airports. As soon as you walk out, it's like train. It's like buses. It's like if you need currency exchange. Big visitor information service I'm going to show you in a second. Everything. Bus passes, everything. Now, because I got in late, Megan's actually already at the hotel, but I'm going to have to figure this out. I'm going to have to just take a shuttle bus apparently to the hotel. It's an airport hotel, so really close, but I just want to show you here the visitor service center as well. All right, also if you're renting a car in Narita, just know that you have car rentals, nationals, you got every mega brand. It's all here, just so you know. It's right in the visitor information center. Check that out. If you are renting a car, just know wherever Mario is in the visitor information center, it's right there. That's where you're gonna have to go, and then they'll direct you exactly where the car that you rented is parked. But they got lockers. They got lockers right back here. It's in the visitor information center. Just know that. But yeah, you know what? It's all right here. Looks like 800, Japanese yen. So maybe we'll, get a locker. So very exciting stuff. But just know it's there. And vending machines. Look at this. My first Japanese vending machines. Oh my gosh. Alright, so as you can see, there is numbers here, and it's I don't know, I know it's at least 1 to 16, and 16 is where we have to go. That seems like for all the hotels, so go to number 16. It's right in the middle, so when you walk out the front doors, after you do the customs, you'll be solid. You'll be so good. Alright, so for $60 USD a night, this place is solid, seriously. Has a license, a free shuttle from the airport to here and back if needed. That's what we're doing. They got a free breakfast from 6:30 to 9:30. Lawson's is on site. It's quiet. The beds are a little firm, just know that, but it's all good either way. Hi. Hi, Megan. Hi. Welcome to Japan, Megan. So this is the reality of when your flight gets delayed, like mine did, thanks WestJet. That we didn't make it to Osaka last night, but there are a lot of options for hotels. This is one of them.
I booked it last minute, literally. Luckily, I had a Wi-Fi on the flight.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so I booked it on the flight here.
Yeah, so yeah.
That night.
You know what, though, 60 USD a night, yeah, it's perfect. It really is.
It does the job.
It really does the job. And it's clean, it's nice. Yeah, this hotel is pretty solid for sure for what you get and how close it is to the airport. So if you are just needing a place close to the airport because your flight, is either delayed like mine to get in, or your flight's early in the morning or whatever.
Or you're just tired from a 14-hour flight like I was.
Just come here. Once we were all packed up, we headed out and our shuttle bus was right there. We headed straight back to the airport. Now, they take you to all terminals, so it doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, or 3. Alright, so now once getting to Terminal 2, here's where we had more issues. We came in around 5:30 in the morning, went on this info touch, super helpful, if things are open. See, the one issue we had was if you want to take a bus, don't arrive there at 5:30 because you're probably going to be waiting a couple hours. We looked at the schedule, that wasn't happening, but something nice is actually the free terminal shuttle, and that's at number 8, so just know that. When we were in Mexico, we wanted something like this because we were in different terminals. So if you are meeting somebody in a different terminal, there's number 8, and they have a shuttle bus and they'll take you to all the different terminals, the 1, 2, and 3, right? So just so you know, you're good to go if you meet somebody who's in a different terminal. Number 6 is a good choice, but it is early right now. And then the first one that runs is at 7:20 in the morning to the Tokyo station. So we're gonna not do that unless we have to, right? We might have to. It is what it is. As you can see, there was literally no one here. It was just me and Megan, it felt like, but honestly, it was all good. We found the sign and headed downstairs because that's where we needed to go to get to that train. Now here was the next obstacle. Luckily there was someone there, but my Suica card, I couldn't get anything to work. I had some cash, so we had one lady, she helped us out. There was a machine I had to use. You know what? That's how I had to get my ticket because we were heading on the Skyliner, and that's how we were getting straight to Tokyo. Alright, so I'm going to run through a little tutorial with this one. So apparently I do got 5,000 Suica now on here. Didn't have that before. Now how you want to do that, if you got an Apple, you can go through the wallet system, right? So you get the wallet, and then you hit plus sign, and then you look for something called transit. So hit the transit button after, and literally it'll be like the third one that shows it. And Suica popped up. I don't know why it wasn't working earlier this morning, but it's working now. Anyways, I got 5,000 Suica here now for Japan yen, and you can do it that way. You can also get a card when you're at the JR station, but this is this is a better way for sure. Alright, so once getting to Tokyo, we were able to start our 3-week adventure in Japan. We can't wait to share all those videos with you, but for now, let's show you how to depart out of Narita. Alright, so for me, I had two options. Pay 250 Canadian, which is what? About 200 USD for an Uber, or take the Skyline Express. So I took a metro to the next station, got the Skyline, paid what, 25 Canadian for that. It was a fantastic. There's areas to put your bag. It's comfortable. It was such a good option. Definitely do that. Do not pay for a taxi or Uber, especially if you're coming from like central Tokyo. It's too much money. I got here super early, but I just wanted to make sure I was good on the train. And there's a ton to do. It's the airport. I'm sure they got restaurants. At least I know they got coffee. Otherwise, I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to figure out kind of where I need to go. But just so you know, arrivals and the departures kind of fork in the road to that Skyliner there, just so you know. And that's where you can actually buy the train tickets. You're going to get information. You got Family Mart. You got all these other stores. Let's get going. Now 1F, that's your international arrivals, and that's domestic. That's where you're gonna get your bus and taxi if you're leaving, going to Tokyo or wherever in Japan. 2F is parking. 4F, that's your international departures, and it's an airport mall, so it has restaurants and shops. And then 5F is also airport mall. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely having some deja vu now. There's the lockers. There's the vending machines, the first ones I've seen ever. Alright, so welcome to the international departure side. This is the north wing. There's a north and a south wing for this terminal. And you know what? I had some time. So if you got some time, head over to the shopping and dining. There's a whole airport mall. You want a Pokémon store? They got that too. They got all the Pokémon stuff. They got also a Lego world. They got any type of shopping you can think of. It's amazing. And actually, this store behind me is called Konnichiwa. That's where I got some Godzilla t-shirts. One for family, one for me. But yeah, they got a lot of cool shirts. Just so you know, Konnichiwa, pretty solid. It's by Lacoste, if that helps. I don't know. It's small enough to figure out, but there's a ton of shopping here. It's wild. And if you need a suitcase or you just bought too much, I still gotta weigh mine, but they got them here too, beside it. Alright, so I had to have one meal on here, and for my last meal in Japan, it was sushi. It was actually really good for a Japanese, airport. I couldn't complain much. This one's a little bit crazy for sure. Okay, so I'm flying with WestJet, and I see a sign over here. As soon as I walk in, it says F. So I'm assuming that's where I gotta go. So if you're looking for the weight scale, it's just right over here, and it's right behind E. So just so you know that. All right, so I'm seeing 20. I know it's under 20, so that's good. That's good. I think it's like 23 or something. I can't remember, but it's not 20. Whoa. That's amazing. Alright, so once you check your bag in, you're going to go to the back side. I see kind of D and C, and then they got big signs there. It says departures. Huge sign up there as well, right here. I'll show you there, and then I'm going to go in. I can't really show you any more until we get through that. Alright, so that took about 10 minutes. I'm going to tell you one thing. I had a battery pack there to just charge my phones and stuff like that. It's too big to bring out here, apparently. So they had to confiscate it and take it. So just so you know, once you go through the immigration, you can't take pictures in there. Yeah, you do through this facial recognition, and then you go to scan your passport and stuff like that as well. So I was really confused. So the guy helped me out. That was awesome. Cool thing. So if you're wanting anything duty free, you can get it over there. Yeah, they had alcohol, perfume, cigarettes, all that kind of stuff. They got all there. Now they got a souvenir souvenir place as well. So if you didn't get souvenirs from, I don't know, everywhere in Japan, you can get them here. So for whatever reason, say you just got into the wrong terminal, go to gate 28. They got a shuttle right here, and that's how you're going to get to either number 2 or number 3 after you've already hit immigration. In case you messed up somehow, whatever, doesn't matter. That's how you get to terminal 2 or 3, just so you know. If you are looking for a 7-Eleven or McDonald's, you just don't want any sushi anymore, just want to some other types of foods, McDonald's, burger, you can get it right here. And just like that, I'm almost at my gate. So if you have any questions or concerns there about traveling through the NRT airport, leave it in the comments there. Otherwise, I hope this video did help. I wish you the best travels in Japan. It is an amazing country. I absolutely loved it. We loved it there. Megan, she had to go a day earlier. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay classless. Bye for now.